So we're back with ZEKEDON. ZEKEDON, are you from Jamaica?
Well, I'm actually born in Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn,
my parents
New York.
are from Jamaica, though. Yeah, from
Well,
Kingston,
very cool.
Jamaica. My mother
But
and my father.
you're
So.
very close to your culture, I'm sure.
Yeah, very, very close. Very close.
How
very
long
close to
have
my
you been here
culture.
from New York?
I've been well, actually I've been in Miami about 15 years. But I'm back and forth from Miami, Jamaica a lot, very frequent. So
Big reggae movement in New York.
Yeah, big, and yeah, New York reggae is very, very big in New York. So I just actually came from New York yesterday. I've been up there for about almost a month and a half, and headed back to Jamaica in a few. So it's between New York, Jamaica, and Miami. That's where you can see ZEKEDON.
All right. So when we left, my question was, I'm looking at the title songs of your. You're gonna do a couple songs for us a little bit later, and one of them is "Struggle." And I took a quick listen. It's one of those conscious lyrical type things, and you balance. According to you balance the two.
Yeah, I try to balance the two because I feel like we as musicians, that's our job. To actually to send out messages, positive. We party and we have fun when we wind up on the girls, but we still gotta find time to spread a positive message because the audience that we're approaching that's winding up on girls, they probably won't listen to a preacher, but they'll probably listen to me. You know what I mean? So
they're gonna hear you first.
Yeah. So I think it's our job as musicians to kind of spread that music.
Well, you use the word job, but I say this all the time. I think it's a responsibility, really.
It is
because you have the mic.
You're right.
You have the mic. I see a lot of guys putting out materials, man. It's like, oh my gosh.
Nah.
And then I start to look at my age. I'm like, is it my age or is it what they're saying? It's like sometimes it is my age because I'm getting up there, but most of the times it's them being irresponsible.
Yeah.
So lyrics like yours in the song "Struggle" and things like that. That's more like the responsible things to do and things like that.
Yeah, and it's kind of a reminder, and it's a kind of to let people know, they give thanks for the struggle. It's a struggle, but we have life, and from you have life. That's nothing greater than that. So.
You do your own writing, or
Yes.
somebody else wrote this?
Yeah, I do my own writing.
What about the track production?
The track production is produced by Junior Taxi, Reggae Pop Records.
Reggae Pop.
Yeah, we have our own record label. It's called Reggae Pop Records. The producer's name is Junior Taxi. He produced most of my tracks.
Very cool, man. Here in Miami,
that song was co-written by an artist named Verbal also. So, we was in the studio holding up positive vibes that day.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, so you do your own writing. You under another label, Junior Pop, doing the reggae production.
Junior Taxi, yeah.
Junior Taxi.
Reggae Pop.
I crossed it up. What's it called?
Reggae Pop Records.
Reggae Pop Records, and the producer is.
It's Junior Taxi.
How long has he been producing?
He hasn't been producing for a long time. He's actually a DJ too. He's a DJ, and
we make the best producers.
You know what it is. So. We actually was DJing together, it's the same in the DJ what we call it sound,
right.
Sound. So we was on the same sound, which is Encore Sound. Shout out to the whole
in the
Encore
Jamaican
family.
world, they call it sound.
Yeah, it's called sound. So we come from the same sound, and basically we just turned the sound into a record label now.
Very
so
cool.
it's still a DJ making the beats and the MC making the songs.
Excellent. And how much time we got, Miss Producer Woman? 1:45 before we go into our next video. All right. Let's talk about what you got working on right now. These two songs that we're getting ready to hear about in just a few, are they from a record that's already produced, or they're in the making? Or are you going to produce something?
Well, actually, I have a mixtape coming out called 3-0. It's my third mixtape, and if you never heard of ZEKEDON mixtapes before, it's like the biggest thing.
Well, for people who don't know, kind of explain what the mixtape is, and a mixtape versus the actual record, like the studio album or something like that.
Well, a mixtape basically is a compilation of basically unreleased songs, freestyles.
Okay.
It's basically a compilation of what the artist is doing now at the moment. Instead of working on an album, but my mixtapes, I treat them like albums.
Okay.
So you'll get 15 quality, 16 quality songs like an album. It's probably set up like an album, but it's actually considered a mixtape because I don't think I'm ready to put out an album yet. When I put out an album, it's a different situation. So the mixtape situation is basically you get more of the club vibe. You get all vibes. You get the conscious. You get everything because you get what the artist really does on a daily basis,
yeah.
and which is
it's kind of raw too, right?
Yeah, and
it's
it's
more you.
Music. Yeah, it's more me. It's more 100%
open and more
you.
creative. You don't have,
you're not really stuck to one subject or one title. It's basically like how you feel for the day you record, and it's all on one compilation. And your fans like to see that. They love that.
Very cool. If you're just joining us, you are live and connected with seg2 TV, hottest Caribbean show from here to there, and you know that. And we're talking with ZEKEDON, conscious reggae artist, dancehall reggae artist extraordinaire. Hold on tight. We're gonna come right back to the show.